Hello. So this is the explanation for the book part. We're going to complete pages 10, page 11, page 12, and we're going to complete page 13. So first on page 10, we have countries. So we're going to complete the table, we're going to complete this table with the countries, with the country names. Here we have the country, for example, Australia, Brazil, China, Egypt, Mexico, Russia, Spain, the UK, that is the United Kingdom, the US, that is the United States, and Turkey. So we're going to complete this table with this information. And here we have the answer key, the answers. So let's see. For example, here says the continent and the capital city. So we have to put here the country. Number one says is Asia and Europe, the continent. The capital city is Moscow, so the country is Russia. Second, number two is in South America. The country we don't have, the capital city is Brasilia. So the country is Brazil. Number three is the US. Number four is Mexico. 5, Australia. 6, China. 7, Spain. 8 is the UK. Number 9 is Egypt. And number 10 is Turkey. So those are the answers. Let's go to the exercise number 2, which says listen, check, and repeat. So we're going to practice listening.
Unit 1. Vocabulary. Exercise 2. 1,
Russia,
2,
Brazil,
3,
the US,
4,
Mexico,
5,
Australia,
6,
China,
7,
Spain,
8,
the UK,
9,
Egypt,
10.
Turkey.
Okay, so you can listen and practice pronunciation. Number 3 is to practice pronunciation. Number 4, we have to complete the countries with the nationalities. Okay, here it says match the countries in number 1. These countries we have here, these countries with these nationalities. Okay, so nationality is, for example, Paraguayan. Okay, the country is Paraguay and the nationality is Paraguayan. The country is Brazil, the nationality is Brazilian. The country is Argentina, nationality Argentinian. Okay, so we have to match the countries with these nationalities. For example, here we have Australia, Australian. So for American, what is the country for America? Is the US, right? So American, the US. So let's see the answer. If we have here the answers. So let's see. Australia, Australian, right? Then we have China, Chinese. The UK, British. Spain, Spanish. Russia, Russian. Egypt, Egyptian. Mexico, Mexican. The US, American. Turkey, Turkish. And Brazil, Brazilian. Let's go to the exercise 5A. Listen to the words and choose the correct alternative. We are going to listen this audio and choose. For example, number 1, you have 2 options, letter A and letter B. So you are going to listen the correct pronunciation and circle. So you can circle. Okay, what is circle? This, let me show you. For example, you listen American and option B is American. So you listen and choose American. Okay? So let's listen.
Unit 1. Pronunciation. Exercises 5A and 5B. 1,
American,
2,
Australian,
3,
Brazilian,
4,
British,
5,
Chinese,
6,
Egyptian,
7,
Mexican,
8,
Russian,
9,
Spanish,
10.
Turkish.
Okay, let's see the answers, the correct answers. They are, number 1 is A, number 2 is B, number 3 is B, number 4 is B, A, number 5 is B, 6 is A, 7 is A, number 8 is A, number 9 A, and number 10 is A. So you can listen 2, 3, 4 times and practice listening and practice pronunciation. Okay, so the number 6A says write down the name here, down. Write down the name of one famous person for each nationalities in number 4. Okay, so here number 4 we have the nationalities. So you have to write famous person for each nationality. And here we have Australian, Hugh Jackman. For example, for Brazilian, you can write Neymar. For Mexican, you can write Fernando Golunga. For American, you can write Jennifer Aniston. I don't know. So famous people are very popular people. Okay, so write the nationality and the famous person. Okay, then number 7 says we're with the partner, listen to people saying hello in their language. You have to say what nationality from number 4 do you think they are? So let's listen and try to identify the nationality.
Unit 1. Vocabulary. Exercise 7. 1,
你好
2,
Hola,
3,
hola,
4. Привет. 5,
marhaba,
6,
مرحبا
Okay, So you have to listen and try to analyze their languages. Okay, so in the reading part, on page 11, we have reading. So you can practice reading. So to read this article, yes, this article, you have to read and complete the number 1 and number 2, number 4, and number 5. Number 1 says, read the text and complete the table with which photo in number 1A, which photo in number 1A does each mention? So we have Tom, we have Elena, and we have Murat photo, right? So let's see the answers. So Elena talk about Tom. Tom talk about picture B, this picture, and the hobby is football. Elena talk about Bruno Mars. He's a Russian, and the hobby is singing. Murat talk about picture C, and the nationality is Turkish, and the hobby making films. These nationalities are about the person who we are talking about here. Okay, then you have to read this article again, read these paragraphs, and complete with this multiple choice. For example, Tom is interested in, and you have 3 options. Option 1, option 2, option 3. Okay, so let's see the answers. Number 1, Tom is interested in a football club from London. Bruno is the name of Elena's favorite singer. Elena's cat is a white or yellow color. And Chris Hemsworth is a superhero in a film. Okay, then let's go to number 4. What do the underlined words in the text mean? So these are the underlined words, las palabras que están subrayadas, okay? So we are going to look at the dictionary, okay? Look at the dictionary, copy, and try to practice, try to understand, okay? Then number 5, what about you? Is your personal opinion. What is your favorite hobby? Hobby is the activity you like to do in your free time. For example, dancing, for example, doing exercises, cycling, playing volleyball, playing football, etc. Who is your favorite football player? What is football player? Football player is, for example, Neymar, Roque Santa Cruz, Messi. This is football player, the person who plays football. Singer is the person who makes music. For example, Bruno Mars, could be Luis Miguel, could be Marco Antonio Solis, etc. What is your favorite ice cream? Ice cream is, let me show you, ice cream. This is ice cream. This is ice cream. For example, grido, gelato, etc. And then you are going to complete pages 12 and page 13. Okay, so let's go to the first exercise. You're going to complete this For affirmative, we have the number 1, which says, look at the sentences, these sentences, and complete the verb according to the correct verb be. Do you remember how we use the verb be? So let's complete. I'm Tom. So here we complete with apostrophe M, right? So I'm British. For affirmative, for negative is I'm not British, I'm not Brazilian. For the second person, you are British. For the affirmative and negative, you aren't Brazilian or you aren't British. For the third person singular, for he, she, it, for boy, for girl, one person, right? He is British. He is British, she is British, or it's British, right? And for negative, he, she, or it isn't British, Brazilian, etc. For plural, we are British, we aren't British for negative, or we aren't Brazilian. And the last, they are British or they aren't Brazilian or British for the plural, the negative, plural negative. Okay, so we have to complete the 1B, match the long form with their contraction, right? So let's see. R, the contraction is apostrophe R-E. For are not is aren't. For is apostrophe S. For am is apostrophe M. For am not is apostrophe am not. And for is not is isn't. Okay? So let's go rapidly for the next part. 2A says write sentences using the words and nationalities. And here we have the flags, right? And the number 1 is I'm British. Number 2, we have the Brazil flag. This is flag. Okay, so number 2, we are Brazilian. Number 3, she's American. Try to complete with the correct verb be, okay? We is plural, that's why is are. She is singular, that's why is, okay? Number 4, they are Australian. Number 5, you are Russian. Number 6 is Chinese, okay? So now make the sentences in number 2A, these sentences negative. For example, 1 is I'm British, so the negative is I'm not British. Number 2 have to be then in 2A is we are Brazilian. For the negative, we aren't Brazilian. She is an American. They aren't Australian. You aren't Russian, and he isn't Chinese. Then we have number 4, complete the sentences with the correct form of the verb be in the affirmative or negative. So let's see. Scott, 13, Los Angeles, the US. So my name is Scott. I'm not 14 yet. Yet is todavía. Okay, that's why it's negative. I'm only 13. My best friends are Jim and Neil. This is plural. Jim, Neil. So friends, that's why we use are. Jim, Neil, Jim, Neil, and are. In this case, we use are because it's plural. We cannot use am. Okay, so Jim, Neil, and I. 3 people from the US, but we aren't from New York. We are from Los Angeles. Los Angeles is really big. I love it. I'm very happy here. Then we have to complete use the words to write 6 grammatically correct sentences. And here you have the options that you can use. For example, I'm from the UK, and Marisa is not Brazilian. The UK is not in South America, for example, right? So you can use these words that you have here and write sentences with the verb be. Okay, then we have on page 13, we have the question form. Let's see the question form. To complete the rules, we have look at the sentences and complete the verb table. Here we have the sentences and here we have the table. So, am I American is for the third person. The first person, the short answer, yes, I am. No, I am not. For the second person, are you American? Yes, you are. No, you aren't. The third person singular is he American, is she American, is it American? Yes, he is. No, he isn't. Yes, she is. No, she isn't. Are we American for plural? Yes, we are. No, we aren't. And are they American? Yes, they are. No, they aren't. So this is the rule. You have to look again the presentation and complete. Complete the number 7, which says, number 7 says, complete the sentences with the correct form of the verb to be. Look here, that is question. Remember that for question, we need first the verb be, and then the subject and the predicate, okay? So we have, are you from the UK? And for answer, we need yes or no. In this case, it's not. The subject and the verb be. No, I'm not. Then, are you from the US? Yes, I am. Is your house in New York? No, it isn't. It's in Washington, D.C. Are Barack, Michelle, and Melia members of your family? Yes, they are. Okay. So the number 8 says, look at the table, this table, then listen and read the dialogue and who is the person. You have to say, who is the person? Okay, so let's try to listen.
Unit 1. Grammar in Context. Exercise 8.
Are you from the US?
Yes, I am.
Are you from Chicago?
Yes, I am.
Are you at a big school?
No, I'm not.
Is your name Belle?
No, it isn't.
Is your name Lee?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so how do we do this exercise? Let's listen. First, mention the country, then mention the city, then mention the school, and then the name. Let's listen.
Unit 1. Grammar in Context.
First,
Exercise
the
8.
country.
Are you from the US?
Yes.
So, the US. This is not, okay? So, the US. Then, what says?
I am.
Are you from Chicago?
Los Angeles
Yes,
or Chicago?
I am.
Chicago.
Are
It
you-
says Chicago, right? So here, this is not anymore, okay? The famous Descartes. Then solo Chicago, okay? Then a school, big school or a small school?
Are you at a big school?
No, I'm not.
So no,
Is your name Belle?
No, it isn't.
Is your name Lee?
Lee, okay? So first, big school or a small school? It says no, it isn't. So it's a small school. And we have, is your name Bell? No, it isn't. So it's Lee. Who is the person? Is Lee. Okay? So this is all for this part. Also, you have another here, very similar exercise to practice at home, to practice by yourself, okay? So this is all for today, and if you have any question, you can ask me, okay?